It's April 18th, 2009. Hundreds of Aboriginal people, supported by family and friends, are gathering in Vancouver to take part in the Vancouver Sun Run. Group leaders and participants are here to pick up their race packages, to meet and greet, and to get those red bandanas that identify them as part of the Honour Your Health Challenge team. By far the largest team in the Vancouver Sun Run. The Honour Your Health Challenge is a provincially coordinated program. Aboriginal community members take the lead in organizing activities that encourage healthier lifestyles through becoming more active, making healthier food choices, and stopping tobacco misuse. For those wanting to take part in the 13-week in-training program leading up to the Vancouver Sun Run, SportMed BC provides the leadership training to make sure that participants learn how to walk and run in a way that's safe, gradual, and strengthening. The Aboriginal in-training program has only been offered since the spring of 2007. In that first year, there were 350 people who registered for the program.
We're trying to go fast, we can't go any faster.
2 years later, there are 2,300. And from 11 individuals who took the leadership training 2 years ago, there are over 100 this year. Who knew it would get this big so fast?
Since we started offering the in-training program to communities, it has absolutely exploded.
There are various reasons offered for the phenomenal response, but most within the Aboriginal community agree that underneath everything is a recognition health-wise that things cannot go on as they have.
The gaps between the average British Columbian and the average Aboriginal person in BC is wide. Our health is poorer, we suffer more, we die younger, we're heavier, we have a heavier burden of chronic disease.
Hey. Brian Wakas and Vicky Manuel are two of this year's Aboriginal Sun Run in Training participants. Brian comes from Port Hardy, where he fishes for a living. He's married, and he and his wife Gillian have 2 young daughters. Vicky Manuel is a single mom raising 4 children between the ages of 7 and 18. She comes from Kamloops, where she is a band counselor for the Kamloops Indian Band. She's also finishing a degree in administration and leadership through Simon Fraser University. Vicky and Brian agreed to share their own experience, the ups and the downs of preparing for this 10K race. When the film crew couldn't be there, they kept a video diary of their experience. Like many others taking SportMed BC's 13-week Sun Run in training program, Brian and Vicky's story begins by having their heart health assessed on several key measures like blood sugar, blood pressure, and body mass index. Vicky's healthy, except her cholesterol's a little high and she wants to lose some weight. She's already begun working hard towards her goals.
I'm swimming in the mornings, eating healthier, more fruits, more vegetables, lean meats, cutting out a lot of whites and sugars.
Vicky began training originally to support her 15-year-old daughter who wanted to run.
But since then it's kind of become a personal goal of mine, and making a personal commitment to myself to be healthier, live healthier, and be a better role model to my children and my community.
Brian registered for training on a whim, but he's an active kind of guy, at least when he's home and not out fishing, and he wants to get healthier and stronger.
Your family history.
His heart health is good, although he smokes, carries a few extra pounds, and says he could be more careful about his diet. His main challenge is finding time to train with his group.
I'm going to have to probably bump it up 2 more, try to get my 3 walks a week.
At the end of their training, they will be reassessed to see what difference, if any, the 13 weeks of activity, including attention to diet, has made to their health. The next visit with Brian Wakas was 4 weeks later. The boat was in town, the hull being unloaded for processing at the fish plant. He'd been away a lot, not much time for exercising.
Hey, this is us on the Sun and Bleed. Here are the guys working here.
The main challenge is work, because I'm on the boat more than I'm home right now. Every second week I'm home 2 days instead of 1 day on a full week of work, but it's just work. It conflicts with the walking schedule the group does, so.
Wait a minute.
When he is home, he gets some exercise with his daughters. And there's twice weekly skating with an old-timers hockey group.
Here's another form of exercise. We're skating.
But he knows he needs more if he's going to make it all the way to the end of that 10K walk in Vancouver.
Today we are going to do 3 loops around the track.
Colleen Martin, Brian's group leader, is in her first year as an Honor Your Health Challenge coordinator.
We're going to the track.
She was enthusiastic about bringing the in-training program to her community. She's also very enthusiastic about her team.
Oh, they're just phenomenal. We had walkers who couldn't even walk or who haven't even walked before to walking the whole circuit of 5K. They had backaches, leg aches, every kind of ache, and they're going away.
Run, Brian, run!
The group has come together as a family.
The weeks since we first met Vicki have been extremely busy for her.
School's been a big part of my life since then. I have one more paper to write, which is handed in next Wednesday, and I'll complete my degree in administration and leadership through SFU, so woohoo!
On top of school, Vicki's been doing a lot of work-related travel, plus helping her older kids register for university and helping the younger ones with school. She also had to stop running for a while she nursed an old knee injury, during which time she did other exercise to strengthen the knee.
But it's a little bit frustrating. I did go for the sun run training past Sunday, and I was able to keep up, but it was a little bit difficult.
Fortunately, Vicki's got a good support network, friends and running mates who encourage her, and a family who knows how to pitch in when needed.
My mom is probably my biggest support. She just lives about 5 minutes from me, and she's like the other parent to my girls.
Okay, I think we should start trying to group up, guys, and we'll get the picture, and then we'll go inside for a couple minutes.
Colleen Mostert-McLean is the group leader for the Kamloops team. The team is divided into 3 groups. There are the walkers, there are the more experienced runners, and there's Vicki's group, the Learn to Run group.
The Learn to Run group is just my real inspirational group because they're just so brave. They've never run before, some of them, and they're now running almost the 10K without stopping.
Well, you know, we had to do this one run I think it was last week. It was like warm up 5 minutes, run 40, walk 1, run 20, walk 5. And I said, I can't do 40. What are they, nuts? But I actually went out and did it, and it was really good. It's good. It was good.
In the beginning, we were running outside of the community, like near where our government buildings are. But now we're in the community, and people are saying, "Oh, we saw you guys out on Sunday. What are you doing?" And they're just really excited. And some are wanting to join next year.
And that's what you're seeing in our community. You're seeing people that are, developing their spirits, their souls, their bodies, and their minds through physical fitness that is, taking a new element for developing and attracting more people. The old saying is walk a block a day. On the res, it's walk a telephone post a day. So we're pretty cool on that.
With 39 participants and good community support, the Kamloops team is going strong. And despite setbacks, so is Vicki. For example, although she says with her schedule it's been a struggle to keep to a more nutritious diet, apparently it's working.
I got up this morning and I jumped on my scale. There's a scale beside my bed. And I've always had this number in my mind of this certain 3-digit number that I wanted to be under in weight. So I jumped on the scale this morning and I looked at the number and I went, wow. And I thought, nah. Jumped off the scale, jumped on the scale. Looked again and thought, jumped off the scale, jumped back on the scale like 3 times, checked the battery, make sure it was working, and I thought, oh my God, I finally got there, like, holy, wow.